I want to say quickly, I'll probably post this as a video real quick because I want to say this. We're about, wait, chat, we're about 7 hours into the game, all right? 7 hours and 40 minutes-ish, right? Funnily enough, this game, 007 First Light, is created by the same dev team that makes Hitman. So I know a lot of people are probably thinking, oh, well, this game's gonna be just like Hitman. And when you look at it, like, it looks like that. You know, you're going around killing people, you know, stealth, in and out of buildings, climbing on ledges, doing whatever else. It feels like Hitman, yes. But I think if you're going into this expecting this to be like a Hitman 2 or a Hitman 3 or another, you know, you're gonna be disappointed because there is so much like stopping and pausing and dialogue and story bits and non-action bits of just like puzzles or just walking around, like world building. I said this earlier to people that came into chat. Genuinely, this is so much more like Uncharted than it is like Hitman. It's definitely a mix of the both of them, but I think it's more like Uncharted. So if you're going into this expecting to be like Hitman, I think you're gonna be a little disappointed. So I think that's the important thing to know. Yeah, it feels like Uncharted a lot, which is a great thing for me because I love Uncharted. And this kind of feels like a labor project of if Hitman had a more prominent story. Because at the moment, like, any Hitman fans will tell you this, like, Hitman, it has a story, but I feel like it's a lot less of a story than a straight up story game, you know? Like, I wouldn't classify Hitman as a story game. It feels more like just like a stealth game. Like you're kind of just, I feel like you're kind of just killing people and moving on and doing random missions. There's like, there's so much more to this than that. And that's not the diss Hitman, because Hitman's a great game. Me personally, I'm much more into linear story games like Uncharted or you know, things like that. But if that's kind of your ordeal, then go for it. Because you're gonna love this if you love Uncharted or the newer Tomb Raiders or like
these boys.
If you do like Hitman and you want more of a Hitman story, or more of a story for Hitman, you just never got one. Kind of feels like that. Very good, very very good. Also, another huge thing to note: you can't just kill whoever you want. You legitimately cannot just kill anybody you want. It doesn't work like that. You do have to wait for your license to kill. Or you can just hand-to-hand combat, but I can't pull out a gun right now. I physically cannot pull out a gun. So either I have to come up to these guys and wait for them to attack me, or hand-to-hand with them, which the hand-to-hand, like I'll show you right now, feels amazing. But you do not have a license just to kill whenever you want to. Like I have a gun right now, but again, I cannot pull that thing out. Firearms can only be used during license to kill. It says right there. So it's more of like a beat 'em up kind of thing, which again, feels a lot like Uncharted because Uncharted has a huge combat system, but yeah, I don't know. Just my 2 cents, and I haven't finished the game yet, of course, but just my 2 cents, of course.
Something to remember me by.